Hello, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how I made this beautiful tallow butter that is really moisturizing and creamy. I made it for 3 variants. One was plain, the other was with vitamin C, and the other was for skin brightening. So let's quickly jump right into this video. Before we move on, please don't forget to subscribe. So let's jump right in.
When it comes to taking care of the beauty that you show, Primeside, your trusted cosmetic partner.
So firstly, I have my tallow that is fully rendered fine, odorless and off-white color. Tallow is actually the fat gotten from cow, from cattle, and it's usually used in cosmetics and skincare, hair care, like a butter in place of butter. It can stay in place of shea butter and all of that. If you want to know about the tallow that is really purified and nice, it always comes hard like this and looking dry. It does not really have any moist in it. It's coming almost odorless. Sometimes it may have a little odor, but it's coming almost odorless, and then it's cracky like this. Then you need to hit it hard like this, except it's coming in shreds already, but the shreds would not have any moist. Now if you want a trusted supplier for tallow, Primeside is the biggest supplier of tallow in Nigeria and West Africa, and I've been supplying the best quality tallow all over for cosmetic and skincare. So I'm going to be using this tallow to make this beautiful body butter. Because this tallow is really hard like this, I'm not going to be using any waxes or whatever. I'm just going to weigh out 1 kg of this tallow because I'm making 2 kg of my body butter and I want to use 50% of my tallow. Now at the end of this video, I'm going to show you how the body butter made with 50% tallow looks like, and I'm going to let you know if you should use way more than 50% or if you should use way less than 50%. So this is me weighing out 1 kg of this tallow in my bowl, and I'm going to take this to the double boiler to heat. These are the carrier oils I would like to use with this, but I'll first go heat up this and come back to it later. So after heating the tallow, this is how it looks like. It's all melted. You can actually add your carrier oils before you take it to the double boiler so that they can all melt together if you want, but the main reason I'm adding my carrier oils after now is because I wanted to solidify faster so that I could whip. Time was already past me here, so I just wanted to whip my butter and do everything all at once. But for me, I'd suggest that you add your carrier oils with the tallow and go heat them together because of temperature sake, so that your body butter can be really smooth. So for this, I'm going to be using 2 carrier oils here. First my oat seed carrier oil, and then my papaya extra oil. Oat seed is a very rich carrier oil that is filled with so many properties, including skin firming properties, stretch marks, skin elasticity, collagen build, collagen production, anti-aging, antioxidant property, anti-inflammatory, anti-irritation, and a whole lot. It's so good for the hair and the skin. It's also very nice for children's skin, and that is why I'm adding it to this formula, because I want this butter to be used by both adults, children, and even the hair. While papaya oil on the other end contains papain enzymes, which actually a brightening ingredient and also a powerful antioxidant. I carefully selected this oil because I want my tallow butter to do really nice on my skin. So the next thing I would be doing is to transfer the oils to my mixer's bowl. I didn't want to use my mixer's bowls to heat it up, so I had to use the other Pyrex bowl, glass bowl, while I'm just going to transfer this. Next, I'm going to wrap this with a film because I don't like freezing my oils without a film, so that moisture doesn't go into them. So I'll take this to the freezer and just freeze it for a few minutes. Please don't let this harden because you may not be able to whip it. So after it hardened just as I want it, I'm just going to remove the thin film, and this is what we got. The butter is looking like this. It's not really solidified. It's not hard, because when you dip your spoon in it or when you dip your spatula in it, it should be able to go in. Please, it shouldn't be hard, so you don't have to leave your butter overnight or leave it for a long time. For this, I left it for just about an hour. My freezer is quite fast, so it gave me this within an hour. So I'm just gonna take this to my mixer and start mixing. I'm gonna just keep mixing this till it becomes really fluffy. I kept checking the batter with my spatula to see if it got in the texture I wanted or the fluffiness I wanted, and each time I checked it, it became fluffier. So the more I whipped, the more it became fluffier. Now note that you're not supposed to whip your butters too much so that it doesn't start having hair spaces inside. Now this is already looking like a vanilla ice cream or a cake batter or something, but it was looking real good. So I'll just have to keep mixing until I get a fluffier than this. So after mixing for 15 minutes, remember from the beginning of the video I said that I was going to make it in different variants. So for the brightening tallow butter, I want to make use of some oil soluble active ingredient. I took some oil from the one already weighed out from the papaya oil, and I'm going to add in my oil soluble ingredients. Firstly, I'm going to be using seam white, which is also called fenil resorcinol powder. It's oil soluble, very active, very effective in helping to lighten the skin tone. So I'll add this to the oil and then take this to medium heat to dissolve. So after about 30 minutes of whipping, I'm just going to bring my butter out. I think I'm already okay with this texture. I go here, I'm ready to mix in my remaining ingredients, and I might just use the hand mixer to mix it completely. See how beautiful it's looking already. It's not even looking like the meat fat that we know. It's so fine, lush, beautiful, creamy. In fact, you needed to fill this with your hands. So I'll bring in my active that's already dissolved in my oil, and then I'm also going to be adding another oil soluble skin brightener, a very potent one, deoxyarbutin powder. Deoxyarbutin powder just works like hydroquinone and also works like alpha-arbutin. Like, it's an unexplainable beautiful skin brightener that is often disregarded. I don't know why. It's very beautiful, and I don't know, the chemistry of deoxyarbutin is quite wild. I may not be talking about it fully in this video because this video is actually for tallow butter, but then I'm going to be adding deoxyarbutin powder into this. I wouldn't be taking it to the double boiler because the oil is still hot, and that hot oil is capable of totally dissolving our deoxyarbutin powder. So I'm just going to be dissolving it in the hot oil. So here I'm going to be dividing the tallow. Like I said, I made different variants, so I'm just going to be dividing them. For this one, I'm going to be using this bowl to make the brightening tallow butter. That's the one with the deoxyarbutin and the seam white. In the other one, for this other one, I'm going to be adding my tocopherol oil already weighed out in a bottle, and I'm just going to transfer it into these and mix so well. For the other bowl, I'm just going to transfer my active ingredient already dissolved in the oil, and then I'm just going to add them into this phase. I'll further go add my vitamin E oil, add my fragrance, and basically that's us ready. So I'm going to set this aside. Don't worry, I'm going to give you all the measurements of all the ingredients I used and how I share them into the pot. Now for this other one, I'm going to divide it into two. Also know that one has to be plain while the other one has to come with vitamin C. But because I also want to make them into different colors, I'm going to first mix this one with vitamin C before sharing it. So I'm going to add vitamin C into this bowl. Here I'm using oil soluble vitamin C, also known as tetrahydroxyl ascorbate. Now it's an oil soluble type of vitamin C that could actually do everything that vitamin C would do. Since most of the vitamin C we have at all water soluble, this we do just fine in this kind of recipe. So I'm just giving a mix. It means the tallow butter in the smaller bowl is actually the plain one, but for that plain one we're still going to divide it into two because I just want to play with some colors. So for one, I added a sea green mica pigment, and for the other I added a pink mica pigment. So I'm just going to mix these two to give me that very beautiful looking color we had from the beginning of the picture. After mixing all the colors, I'm just going to start layering them in the container. I'm just going to be putting this white colored tallow butter with vitamin C, and then I'm going to be layering them with the plain tallow butter with pink and green color respectively. So this will give me that beautiful body butter that you saw in the picture. Now if you want to pipe this, you can equally pipe this. I don't really feel like piping this. I was already tired making this video. I couldn't even set my lights. This was already past work time and I was still in the office trying to make tallow. So I was literally tired. I couldn't do anything more than this I was doing, and I thank God it came out pretty well. So this is me piping for this first cup, and for the other cup is just going to be the brightening tallow butter all through that cup. So this is what we got. Very beautiful. Now going on to this next one, we've not added our antioxidant and fragrance yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead, add our antioxidant and add our fragrance from Nature's Garden. The other colored body butter, I used bubblegum fragrance, while for these I used black raspberry fragrance with a touch of strawberry fragrance. So it smelled really well. It smelled eatable, smelled like cake, like ice cream. So yeah, that was it. So back to how many percent of tallow would you have. This was what actually 50% gave to us, but I really didn't like this texture. It was too hard for me, and if you're in a cold country, I don't think you'd want to use 50% because it will look too hard. So I think you'd go with 15, 20, 25 to 30% would be fine. And also from another experience, I found out that tallow actually looks more luxurious when it is emulsified, like when there is water and probably a very low percentage of emulsify in it. It gives you this luxury feel. Now to the effectiveness of this butter will do a lot for the hair, for the skin, for your stretch marks, for anti-aging, for skin glow, for general sealing up of moisture. You already use the lotion, you need something to seal up your lotion into your skin. This butter will do a great job. And then if you have stuff like aging skin, your skin is aging really fast, you need this. If you have very dehydrated or dry scaly skin, you need this as well. Babies need this, aged skin needs this, normal skin needs this. But please, if you have an oily skin, you don't need this tallow butter on your face. But kids can use it on their face, aged people can use it on their face. Normal skin, you don't have to use this on your face. Oily skin, you don't have to use this on your face. Sensitive skin, you may use this depending on your skin type, if you have a sensitive normal or sensitive oily. But for dry skin, this is definitely for you all around your body. So if you actually want to try out tallow, I think this is a good sign for you. Tallow is really a beautiful ingredient, and you can see the description box if you want to get your own tallow from us. Note that I'm only talking about our own tallow. Some of the tallow you buy outside may not be as hard as this, so you may not want to use it just like I've used mine. All right, so tallow comes differently. You give your own recipe a trial and see how it turns out to be before you make a big batch. All right, so that should be the end for this video. If this video was helpful, do all to give it a thumb up, subscribe to this channel, and leave any questions or comments in the comment section. Thank you so much for stopping by to this video. I will see you definitely next time. For now, take care and bye.